Hi, so today I'm gonna do one of those kinds of resolution-y videos, and it's taking me way too long to do this. Everyone else has already done theirs, so true to form, I'm very late with this. But it's because I wrote down some resolutions that were just kind of, related to this channel and what I do on social media. But then I was like, no, because 2016 was so crap. I actually have to put in actual effort in 2017 to just try and make it somewhat better. So I wrote down some like proper resolutions and I'm going to share them with you now. So yeah, let's hope I can actually stick to these. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my reading challenge, my Goodreads reading challenge, which is to read 100 books in the year of 2017. And I'm going to stick to this. I'm not going to change it because last year I set myself a goal of 100 books and I just kept moving it down a little bit, like every time I realised I wasn't going to hit it. So 100 books I will read in 2017. That's a promise. And in terms of reading, I love BookTube, and that's where I get most of my recommendations. I have a whole list that's like 5 pages long of loads of books that I've been recommended through BookTube and through friends and other channels and stuff. But I want to do more book browsing. I want to just go into a shop and pick up something that I find interesting, not because someone has recommended it to me. And I'm not saying that I don't trust people's recommendations, I do, but I'm just realising recently that a lot of what I'm reading has come from someone else, and I want to go out and just kind of find more things myself, if that makes sense. And also I just love browsing, and I think that's something that I should do a lot more in bookshops instead of just going in for something specific and then leaving. So that's what I want to do more of in 2017. Also, I want to diversify in what I read, and I'm not talking about, well, obviously you want to diversify in the fact that reading books with primarily LGBT characters or black characters or Muslim characters or people just different to me. I want to do that as well, but also diversify in the type of things I'm reading. So I'm reading a lot of fiction lately, so I want to read a bit more non-fiction, a bit more poetry, and just kind of just all things I want to be open to. And that's kind of the main thing for 2017. In a world of Trump, we need to just try and be as diverse as possible. I think that's one that everyone should really commit to this year, because please. I also want to read daily. I got into a really bad, not slump, I just like, I wanted to read, but I just never found time. And I think a lot of this was because I was on the internet, on Tumblr or on my phone. So I really want to make a conscious effort to just cut that down and spend a lot more time reading. I'm going to try and go to cinema at least once a week. I already do this though. I was quite good at doing this in 2016, but I just want to remind myself because I love the cinema. I'm studying film at uni, so it's important that I go and see what's coming out. And I've kept this resolution so far, and we're in 2 weeks into January, and I've seen 2 films, Silence and La La Land, which were both... Silence was... I'll do a monthly film wrap up. I'll talk to you about them in another video. I'm going to be doing monthly vlogs again, but I'm going to try and cry. Yeah, I'm going to cry. I'm going to try and experiment with the style a little bit. So I started doing monthly vlogs and I called them My Wanderings, and kind of just basic vlog format. You kind of followed me where I was going and what I was doing. But I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to try and be a bit more creative with it, and you'll see how that goes clearly when I upload January. So we'll see, but I hope that's something that you're interested in, and if not, that's fine, cool. I'm also going to be doing regular book and film wrap-ups, so at the end of each month I'm going to just talk about the books I've been reading in one video and then the films that I've been watching in one video, because I want to talk more about films on this channel. I know that my channel name is primarily bookish, and I did set out to have this channel be a booktube channel, but I'm at film uni now and I love films and it's something that I just want to talk about, so I'm going to talk about it. You don't have to watch it, but you can if you like. I'm going to be trying harder with Bookstagram. I see so many beautiful pictures of people's books, and I love photography, I love visual art, so I'm going to try and be a bit more creative with that. You can follow me, I'll put the link to it in the thing. Oh Jesus, description? Yeah, description. So I'm going to be trying harder with that, and let's hope that goes okay. And finally, some non-channel bookish related goals, and that is just to kind of be kind to yourself, treat yourself, like not materialistically, go out and buy things and bankrupt yourself, especially if you're a student, so don't do that. I mean, just kind of emotionally, like don't beat yourself up too much, take things easy. This year is going to be hard, politically, but I'm going to do everything I can to make it good for me personally. And that's, like I said, cutting out my internet time. I want to spend more time actually creating things. I want to be writing more, I want to be drawing more, I want to be coming up with things and making things rather than just being passive and being on my phone and watching other people make things. So that's a big thing for 2017. And I just want to kind of put aside time for me to be creative, put aside time for me to do things outside of uni and see my friends and do the things that make me happy. That's what I mean by treating myself. And just making sure that if I have a big deadline, I try and start things early as possible. I've literally said this to myself 15 million times while I was doing my A-levels. But start as early as possible, and it's not one that I never stick to, but I'd be so much happier and stress-free if I actually stuck to this. So I'm going to try and do it this year because I do not need more stress in 2017. That's one thing I can tell you. Kind of similar to the treating yourself thing, I cannot get Parks and Rec out of my head when I say that. It's forever ingrained in me. But I'm going to try and eat a lot healthier and just be a bit more conscious of what I'm eating, you know, not only for my health but also for my skin and just my general fitness and well-being, and just trying to be a little bit nicer to myself this year because I think we all deserve it after 2016, which was awful in every single conceivable way. So yeah, those were some of my goals for the oncoming year, and I really hope that I can stick to them. That's why I'm making this video, so I can regularly come back to this and be like, oh yeah, you said you'd do that. So let's hope this lasts longer than 2 weeks. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. If you have any goals or resolution that you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments. I'd love to talk to you about them. And yeah, I'll see you soon with another video because I'm gonna do this regularly now. It's a promise. I just said it in this video, so yay. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!